playing games no more, you know.
Let's do this for real.
All right, guys. Welcome to Unbiased. I'm your co-host, Bond Hurley.
And I'm your co-host, Kevin Bujak. All right, man, let's dive right in. What do we have on our feet right now?
I have this week off-white Prestos from the 10. They're not
From
super
the
white
10.
anymore. Little
Dirty as hell.
Probably my favorite release over the past 5 or 6 years at this point, to be honest.
Wow. I was never too big on the Prestos, but I don't know, just something about like that Virgil collab, man. I just love it. Very, very neat. All right, and this week I am rocking the Butter Yeezys. I don't know, like I really like this colorway a lot because I feel like it's very neutral and it goes with a lot. Like it doesn't really stand out. It's very low profile, but it's not like the all white ones, so it doesn't get as dirty or noticeably dirty that easy. So big fan of these ones. All right.
For everyone wondering what I'm doing, off-white Prestos are hard to get back on. All right, let's jump right into we'll start with Sakai.
All right, yeah. So a big come up recently. Able to cop the Sakai Blazer mids in the blue and black
I'm
colorway.
so jealous. So jealous right now.
So I'm a really big fan of this shoe. Like once it came out, I knew I had to get it for the personal collection. So, yeah, check that out.
Woo! The double tongue detailing is just awesome for those who can't see at home. Two different tongues.
Yeah, I love the double tongue.
The double laces too.
Yeah, on the first tongue it just has the Nike, and then on the inside it has the Sakai.
What size you wear?
This is a 13. This is a boat right
Thinking
here.
about robbing you.
About to get mugged on camera. I don't know, like there's just something about this shoe that I really love. With the doubled up tongue, the double laces, the double Nike check on the outside and the in. What is that? 2, 4, 5 like heel things. I don't even know what you would even call that. That's very neat. I don't know, like to me this shoe looks like it's like glitched out. You know, like a misprint off of like the factory floor, you know?
Yeah.
Like it got messed up and like it I don't know. It looks very neat. It looks very one of a kind, even though they're produced pretty heavily.
Yeah.
But they look very like individualized. Like I feel like you would see this as like a crazy ass custom that like somebody like ripped apart one shoe and like slapped it all together on one.
I feel like it's the next step after Off-White.
You think
Do you know
so?
what I'm saying? Like I mean, I think we've moved forward finally from Off-White, kind of started to, and this is that step. Is the Sakai series?
Yes, like
That deconstructed look, but taking it to a whole new vibe.
Right. How they're like we haven't seen many new Off-Whites in a little bit. I feel like the last one we saw was the it was like a royal blue color. It was an Air Force One.
Yeah, the MCA off Air Force One. They released at the.
It was like a shock drop too,
yeah,
right?
the Chicago Modern Art Museum in Chicago. MCA. Can't figure out that acronym off the top of my head right now. But yeah, they're supposed to actually release this coming week at ComplexCon.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
I didn't know that they had like a set release.
Yeah, they're doing a raffle, I think, is what they've already announced. I think ComplexCon has decided after. For those who don't know what ComplexCon is, Complex is a online and social media, as well as I think a print magazine that focuses on streetwear and sneakers and hip hop and stuff like that. But they have a convention every year, and most of the time it's in LA. But last year it didn't go well. People were really pissed. Their releases didn't go well.
What happened last year?
They were doing these things for, I think it was Adidas, where you had to like run up to the center of the convention center and scan this floating thing with your phone, and then you accessed Pusha T, UKTs or something.
Oh, wow.
And people were like trying to beat each other up and shit for.
Oh my
So
god.
they kind of think they've realized that they can drop stuff, but they have to do it just like everyone else and do it in a timely, orderly manner. You know?
So like people like fighting over it kind of reminds me of the Calls Uniqlo collab that just I believe those videos from like Uniqlo out in China
Yeah.
where like people are like running through the mall and like
Shoving each other, breaking the metal
like the gates
of stores to get in, which is hilarious.
and then getting into legit fist fights. So you gotta love it, gotta get that hype, gotta chase that clout, whatever it takes.
Let me ask you a charged question.
All right.
Checks over stripes right now or not?
I don't know, man. Like I've been so heavy with the Adidas, I've been a big Yeezy fan from the jump, but I don't know. There's just something about this Sakai collab. I'm a huge fan of the Stranger Things collab that just came out. I was able to pick up the high top white blazers from that, and I was a big fan of those. That even came with like a little pin set that I'm like a real big fan of. I love like the little accessories that come with stuff, that's always cool when you get like a free little gift, So for the time being, checks over stripes.
Checks over stripes
For the time being.
For the time being.
But we'll see what Kanye has up his sleeve for us.
On that subject, let's move into this. I guess technically this weekend's release, but the other two dropped earlier this month. The Yeezy Lundmarks and this new Yeezy global release that was done by by subcontinents. It was broken down. How are you feeling about these?
I've always been a fan of how Kanye does that, like individualized for each continent. How you have like the Asia Pacific.
Yeah, it's like I think
Africa and Europe,
it's Asia, Russia, Australia, and then it's
right. And then
Europe and Africa, and then the Americas.
Yeah, I've definitely been a big fan of that. Like it makes it like really individualized and special for the different continents.
It makes it more special too when you do see an Asian or a European model in the U.S. Right?
Exactly.
Even though it's maybe not worth as much, you still see it and you're like, oh wow, okay. He's got the I think this year for Europe they did. I could totally be wrong here. The Antilles, the yellow ones. They've been compared to me as a static with the butter colorway, which we just saw. Thanks, Kevin, wearing them today. And then the synth for Asia and Australia, which are a static with like a pink undertone.
Yeah, I think this is the third time actually that they're doing
this.
Yeah, with the area specifics. I remember the first time, I want to say that it was like the Asia Pacific got the ones that we were like losing our mind over the hyperspace. Whereas the white and gold, it was like a white and gold colorway.
With like a green undertone.
Fan. I was a huge fan of that. And then I know, I want to say Europe, Africa got the clay? Or was that America that got the clay?
I don't know. We both... Kevin has a really big Yeezy collection. I don't own a single pair of Yeezys. But we both kind of sort of fall off Kanye. I don't think it's anything against Kanye or Adidas in general, but it just was starting to feel really repetitive. But I think that's changing. I think with these let's call them the static colorways, because that's really what they are, right? The static is the original 350 V2 that they're all modeled after.
Yeah, where we started seeing the transparent like stripe.
It just feels very different. I actually heard a YouTuber this week say that they were going to throw out all their supply Yeezys, all their Yeezys that say 350 supply, they're going to sell them and switch to static only because they like it so much different. I think it's so much different and they like it so much more, which is cool. Right. So I think that shows the revitalization of the brand of Yeezy.
I feel like personally that the 500s and the 700s got really played out.
You know what's interesting though? I was thinking about this the other day. For a really long time, we were begging for new 700s. It was just the Wave Runner. Yeah. Everyone wanted them. And then he was like, okay, I got you, and started releasing them, and everyone was angry. He did the Salts, the Inertias, the Moabs, and then like 4 other ones. I can't even name them all.
Yeah.
And everyone was just like, it took 2 models for him to release, and everyone's like, all right, I'm over it. Like, that says something about us versus him, right? And another thing I want to address, like in that subject matter, is we always complain about similar colorways, but Kanye it's a brand. He's marketing a brand. He's not marketing. He's not. When he first released the Yeezy first season, the whole thing was it was like skin tones and diversity and these muted colors that anyone can wear. That was the whole thing. So if you're complaining about colorways because they're not original enough, you don't get the brand. You just don't get it. That's the whole. I mean, that's really what it comes down to, right? In a lot of ways.
Yeah, but then like you really had these like really crazy colorways, you know? Like I feel like we've been seeing like some really crazy colors.
I think he's been holding out on us. I mean,
Holding out?
proof of that would be the Forbes interview.
Yeah. The whole Forbes magazine where like he probably showed off like 1,000 different pairs of model Yeezys.
How about those purplish basketball models?
Oh yeah, like ones we've never even seen before.
There's a few pairs that I'm not passing up on.
Oh man, look, personally I don't think those will even make it to market. Like there's some really oddball ones. Like maybe the basketball shoes will, but
I think I heard there's the 500s, a couple 500s are gonna come out, more colorful ones this year. That's just what I heard through.
Okay.
I want to say.
I guess we'll see.
Who's the page that always breaks Yeezy news? You know what I'm talking about.
Yeah, I do. I'm sorry.
We'll circle back to that. But yeah, so we'll see what comes out of that. I don't know. It was an interesting interview. Did you watch the video of?
I did not watch the interview, but I saw the pictures from the article. All I know for sure is that Kanye has unreleased 350 V1s, and Kanye, I'm waiting for it. I'm ready. I'm ready for the V1 350s. I want new colors. I need them.
Kevin will often send me a photo of a beat pair of Yeezy V1s at like round 2 that are like $700, and he's like, I might just cop, and I'm like, don't do it.
I might just take a train, like a 2-hour train ride up to New York and cop these. What do you think?
Speaking of round 2, just want to talk about this briefly. I already told Kevin, but be very careful when dealing with round 2. Not because they're shady. They're stand-up guys. Love them always. Never had a problem while being in there. They're always very nice. But there are people on Instagram pretending to be round 2, messaging people that are in the comments saying, proxy or can I get these? Pretending to actually be round 2 and asking for PayPal. So be very careful if you're buying sneakers, that there are people out there that are trying to get you all the time.
Watch out for them comment sharks, guys. Be safe.
Yep, 100%.
Save for your money.
All right, want to talk about your Supreme pickups?
All right, so last week of Spring Summer 19 was a good week. Picked up the Tiger colorway fishing lure. Big fan of that. And then, as I'm sure you guys saw in the opening scene, we got the snorkel set. I don't know, like personally, this is like a dumb accessory, but it's just something I couldn't pass up on.
It's probably my favorite.
Out from the season?
Maybe my favorite accessory that you have ever bought.
Oh, really?
I don't know. Because, I mean, I grew up at the beach, so for me it's kind of practical.
Right. I don't know, man. Like, I would say one of my favorite accessories just sitting in my collection right now. I forget what season it was, but it's the solid red lockbox. I'm a big fan of that.
Yeah, I like that one. You picked that up at a stand at the mall, right?
Yeah, one of those little like pop-up deals. But it's
crazy.
Authentic, I can promise that.
Yeah,
I can
sure
promise it's authentic.
No fakes here. Does not happen. Never will.
No fakes on this channel, guys. Don't worry about it at all.
No, we'll never show you that. And if we did, it would be like, here, we're comparing a fake
Yeezy
to a real Yeezy.
Only in comparisons.
Shout out to the plugs.
Yeah. So, the season is over now. What was your favorite item in general from the drop? No, not from the drop. Favorite item in general from Spring Summer 19, and what was your least favorite item from Spring Summer 19?
That's difficult. Favorite item is probably the rayon Scream shirt. I think it's Scream.
Like the button up?
Yeah. I'm not sure it's Scream. I don't remember what artist it's based off of.
It's
vaguely based off an artist.
It looks like it.
It does look like Scream.
It looks like the Scream.
Yeah, it's really cool. It's super abstract. Could have picked it up when we were in New York. Didn't. Wish I had.
Yeah, for retail from Supreme.
Big L's.
L.
Big L's. Least favorite item. I'm gonna go with the little neck thingy that we both got.
The little neck
It was
sling bag.
It was a sling bag. It really wasn't. It was like an ID holder. They were tiny. They were super low quality. I literally got it in, opened it, and was super excited about it, as I am with everything. Until the next thing comes in, of course.
Yeah, of course.
And I opened it up, and I was like, "Yeah, no, this is. I'm selling this to StockX." 2 days later, it was gone. It was already out the door.
That ain't it, Chief.
No, that really ain't it. What about you? What was your favorite this year?
Forget exactly what it was called.
Oh, we're getting serious. Pulling the
Yeah,
phones
you
out.
gotta get the phone out. The printed floral Angora sweater. I picked that up in the black and white and gray colorway. I was a big fan of that. That
True.
is a regular wear for me. Like just like going out and doing whatever. It's so comfy, very cozy. I bought it so it fits big, so it goes with anything. Big fan of that. And then my least favorite item from this season would probably be the little penknife that Supreme collabed with Victorinox.
That's the one I got too, right? And then I sauced you the that one too.
Yeah, you bought it. We both got it in the black colorway.
Do you have both of them, or did you sell one of them?
I sold one. I held on to the other
Sold to Scotty?
for my collection. No, I think I sold that at what's the store down in South Street in Philly called?
Suplex.
Suplex.
Shout out to Suplex.
Suplex picked that up for me along with
Shout out
that.
to Scotty.
Shout out to Scotty, local plug. But like that was such a big flop for me because
You were super excited about that.
I was so excited because I thought it was like regular pocket knife sized. Like I thought it was going to be like a legit handheld pocket knife.
You thought it was going to be a Swiss utility knife.
Like I genuinely thought it was going to be like a big item.
Yeah.
Like a regular ass Swiss pocket knife. But in reality, it was a keychain, maybe 2.5 inches big. Sure. Very disappointed, but I held on to one for the collection. You win some, you lose some, but you know that's hype for you.
Yeah. Let's talk about Fear of God coming out this Friday.
Yeah.
Anything you're looking for? Anything we're looking forward to? Shout out to Jerry Lorenzo for keeping me happy at all times. Always producing things I love and need.
I've been a big fan of the Essentials collection. I'm probably looking to get, I don't know, I definitely want like a black crew neck or hoodie. You know, just something that I could put on with just about anything.
Fair.
But besides that, like I'm probably not going to break the bank on this one.
You know I'm going to. You know I'm probably going to drop money this week. Tends to happen. I always tell myself I'm only going to get a t-shirt. I mean, last time I dropped... Actually, I think I missed the entire last drop. I think the last drop I didn't spend money.
Just slept.
Because the drop before that, I said I'm only getting a t-shirt, and I bought like 3 t-shirts, 2 pairs of shorts.
Oh my God.
And some socks.
I didn't even know that they did socks for that.
They just say Essentials. That's it. They're super waste of money. Yeah, so I'm super excited. Do you see how they broke it down this time? It's very different this time. It's the first time they've done it this way. So traditionally with Essentials, it just says Essentials on the back, big block letters. They've moved away from the original Fog Essentials line, which is more just basics, had no wording on it.
Yeah, but the original line had like the little like postage stamp sized tag, like centered on the back.
Neck, yeah. This time they're kind of going back to that. They're breaking it down in 2 separate lines. It's Fog Core, which is going to be like the big word Essentials. Essentials is going to be more like t-shirt material, sweatshirt pants, stuff like that.
Right.
And then they're doing, I think it's called Fashion, and it's going to be higher end, embossed, like different colors, like browns, like almost like butter colors, stuff like that. So it's going to be cool to see them break it down this way this season. I'm excited.
Yeah, so do you think that their secondary line away from like just the Essentials branded, do you think that will like have similar retail prices like the standard Fear of God line, where it's like $750 for like a regular polo?
No, I've read that it's gonna be the same as Essentials, but he is releasing 2 pairs of shoes, Essentials shoes.
Wow.
So they're gonna be similar to not the Fear of God Nikes, but the actual Fear of God shoes that he makes for his own label.
Okay.
They're
okay.
very expensive.
Oh, I know.
In
Yeah.
terms of Essentials clothing line, I've read that they're both retailing for $295, which for a PacSun release, they're going to be sitting. There's no way they're selling out.
Yeah, agreed.
I'm going to wait for they go on sale, and I'm going to get a pair. But yeah, it should be fun. The 19th, this Friday, right?
I want to say yes.
This Friday. PacSun. PacSun's near you. Shout out to PacSun. Sponsor us. Actually, please don't. We both used to work with PacSun. Don't blackball us either. We still like Fear of God. Yeah. What else do we have on the agenda today? Anything?
Let's look at the agenda. Anything that's been just rolling around the mind?
Not really. All right, guys. This has been Unbiased. I'm your co-host, Bond Hurley.
And thank you guys for tuning in. My name's Kevin Bujic. I've also been your co-host.
Like, subscribe, comment.
Any comments, questions, concerns, any questions for us we can address next week. Tell us we're lame. Tell us we're cool. Tell us what to do. Probably take it into consideration. Thank you guys so much for tuning in, and we hope to see you back soon.
Peace.
Take it easy.